Hello everybody, and welcome to my Let's Play Modded Minecraft Survival Series. This is Dino, and in the previous episode we went into the Nether and had a sweet-ass adventure there. Gathered some materials such as nether quartz and glowstone. I was hoping to maybe find a fortress and start gathering some things like blaze rods and stuff like that, but we didn't have time for that. So we'll do that in a future episode. In the meantime, in this episode we will actually do quite a few things. In particular, though, I want to get our pump going so that we can start collecting oil as a fuel source. We're going to need that. So lots of things to do, so let's go ahead and get started. You'll notice I upgraded my armor a little bit. Had to get some diamonds for crafting again, and was able to collect another 10 more diamonds just by strip mining, and that was really nice. I also, you might have noticed, or not, I've changed the light source in the house where torches were on the floor. I went ahead and put jack-o'-lanterns there now that we've got plenty of those over there harvesting. And down below did the same thing, so kind of nice now. We don't have to worry about these ugly looking torches on the ground. Let's see, so one of the things that I did a few things off camera just to kind of speed up a few tedious processes. So let me go over those real quick just to get you up to snuff on what we've done. Over here, I finished the floor. I can't remember if I did that the last episode or not, but this room's pretty much done. This is our energy factory. And then also I crafted the quite clear glass from Ender.io and put those in the windows. So that looks really, really nice. I like its texture. It's more like normal glass rather than the textured style that comes with vanilla Minecraft over there. And I did the same for our blacksmith shop. So that's sweet. And then I went ahead and got our energy production system going. Basically kind of emulated what we've done down in our basement. Put a water reservoir with two infinite water sources next to it, so that we have an infinite water source feeding into our steam dynamos. And then the steam dynamos is producing energy, which is getting stored in our capacitor banks. We have two of those. That way we can have one charging while the other one's in use. It looks like we're out of fuel, so let's grab some more coal coke, and I did a little bit of monster fighting a little earlier before I started. And I don't know what's wrong with the texture here with the creosote oil. There should be a black texture there, fluid texture, but for some reason it's not coming up right. But I guess it's not a big deal. I can look into it, but it's not bothering me too much, I guess. So let's go ahead and get a fuel source going again on these guys. Really want to get those filled up so that we can start using them. Also, you'll notice I have a lot of creosote in there because I've been smelting down a lot of coal into coal coke, and I don't have a storage system necessarily for these yet. So, and this really does produce an awful lot of creosote oil. So I went ahead and attached a void fluid pipe to it, and then that way when it gets really, really full, we can just click it on, and then you'll notice we're just voiding out a bunch of oil. So that's pretty nice, and it's pretty fast too. So I don't want to get rid of all of it, but when it starts getting full, I do want to get rid of some so I can keep producing coal coke, because we're going through coal coke really, really fast. These steam dynamos just eat it up. I still think it's more efficient. Burn time 3200. I think it's more efficient. Yeah, see, it's twice as efficient as coal. So so yeah, we definitely want to use those. But it does produce, it does go through it really quickly. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. Put some more coal in here real quick. So yeah, so that's what I've done in here so far. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go back into the basement and do a few more quick crafts before we get started on the pump situation. In particular, I've got everything I need now to craft the Ender Book writing utensil, whatever that was called. I can't quite remember. Let's look that up real quick. Tool, Ender writing tools. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft that guy. And bottle and feather. Awesome. And I don't know if it's now ready to be used or not. I know you need to fill it with an ender pearl. I guess I don't know what it does. But basically you put an ender pearl with the writing tool, and then I guess that fills it back up. But I don't know how many writes you get out of one. But we'll find out real soon, because let me drop off that stuff. I'll go ahead and write one for our home base. That way I can portal back here to the home base from wherever I'm at. Let's see, that goes, that goes, that goes. Doesn't, yeah, no, I do have that, that. Is that everything? Arrows too. Okay, that's everything. So let's go ahead and, I guess I'll go ahead and just put a portal point down here in the center of our basement. Seems like a convenient location. Go ahead and open up our book. And now I think if we just name it home base and hit enter, oh, create entry, click on create entry, there we go. So now we've got an entry for our home base. And I think we can store 5 entries in a normal book. I'll have to look that up, but I think that's correct. And, oh, okay, so you can see the durability on this guy is diminished now. So it looks like you can get 5 writes out of one tool before having to refill it with an ender pearl. So that's good. Let's see, another thing I wanted to do. So here's our pump. I've crafted the pump already. Most of you are probably already familiar with how to craft a pump, but I'll go over it real quick just in case there's some new folks out there to the world of Minecraft. It's a fairly simple recipe. It's 6 iron and then an iron gear, and an iron gear is basically 4 pieces of wood, and then you get a wood gear surrounded by 4 cobblestone to get a cobblestone gear, and then surround the cobblestone gear by 4 iron, and then you get your iron gear. So it does take 10 pieces of iron in total for that, as well as a little bit of wood and stuff. And then, oh no, you need 3 more iron as well for the iron pickaxe. And then a piece of redstone. So that's a fairly simple recipe, and then you just combine that mining well then with a tank, and the tank is just 8 glass, and then you get your pump. So that's a pretty straightforward recipe. And then I also crafted a few more fluid conduit and an energy conduit as well in preparation for setting that up. The next thing I wanted to craft real quick was a chunk loader. And to do that, you need an enchantment table, 5 gold, and another ender pearl. So it's a good thing I got enough, a couple of ender pearls the last time I went hunting for endermen. So let's go ahead and craft that real quick. An enchanting table is just 2 obsidian, 2 diamond, and a book. Or no, pardon me, 4 obsidian, 2 diamond, and a book. So let's go ahead and put that up there along with our 5 gold. And then our ender pearl, and excellent. So now we've got a chunk loader. Definitely want to have our home base loaded when not around. No, I take that back. I mean, ideally I'm going to want to do that so that the coal coke oven and stuff can keep working, but I just remembered though that we need the pump to be chunk loaded if we want the pump to continue to pump oil. So that's probably going to be a more important priority. So we'll need it for that. And then I'll just have to craft another one. It's not cheap because it takes 2 diamonds and obsidian. Obsidian's not that hard to get, and gold it's not too bad. But I do need the 2 diamonds and another ender pearl. It's all stuff that I've got, so I'll probably craft another one when I get back. we'll do that. And then I also crafted an extractor. I've seen the extractor used in another YouTube video. I can't remember whose it was, but basically I think it was Ruby's own channel, where he was using an extractor to increase his rubber production. I could be mistaken, but I thought that would be pretty useful because we're going to need that for a lot of liquid pipes. Although I have a pretty good farm out there, so I don't know. I just hadn't used this block before. I thought I always think it might be kind of fun to try something new, so I crafted one. It wasn't very expensive. But then I also crafted these light bridge blocks. And for those of you that may not have played with Chris 91268's light bridges and doors, that's a pretty cool mod. I really like it. You can get really creative with that that particular mod. So let me go ahead and let's see. Let me go ahead and grab a couple of buckets of lava, and I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. It's kind of neat. Let's see. There's one there, but I think I have two more over here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some lava real quick from just outside our home base. Right over here. Yeah, it's kind of irritating how you stop sprinting as soon as you go down one block. Okay, there we go. We got 2 buckets of lava. This is something that I did in one of my single player worlds to kind of create a natural barrier between coming out of the portal and your home base. So it's really not necessary here, but it's kind of fun. So I thought I would just go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So let's put this lava away before I accidentally pour it out, because I've been known to do that. And we'll go ahead and dig a 2 deep block. Oh, scared me for a minute. I was talking about lava and then I saw that and instantly thought I was about to step in lava. Let's go ahead and mine this. Don't want to waste any resources. There we go. And just put cobblestone down. Okay. Oh, I need 2. 2 down. Okay. So there we go. We've got 2 down now. And then what you can do is you place, I'm trying to remember how to place these real quick. I think they go like this. Let's go to the other side real quick. And we'll put these 2 guys right here. Then when you power them, and I need a lever, I forgot to bring one. So let's go ahead and get some sticks, create a lever real quick, and then when you power it, see, you get this light bridge. And then you can walk over it. So let me go ahead and pour the lava in here. Is that right? Yep. Now we got lava down there. I can add more to make it look a little nicer. But then basically, that's how it works. So it's a light bridge. And when it's activated, which my texture pack, or my rendering in my machine for some reason messes with some of the blocks sometimes. So a second ago it looked like it wasn't there, but it was still running. Anyway, this way you can just kind of turn it off and on like this. But when it's off, that's an open block. So pretty much anything that comes out of there, like the pigment and stuff like that, they can't get across this open block here because the lava will just die down there. So kind of cool. It's a little crude right now. I'll try to clean it up a little bit, but that's just the idea anyway. It's kind of neat. Okay, so yeah, so that's lights and bridges, and it can do a lot of cool things. You can basically make light doors that, you know, can be powered on, and then when you want to, you can power it back off. So you can have, you know, doors that are much larger, 4, 6, I don't even know what the limitations are, but you can have like a huge opening right here, and then with the flick of a switch, you know, the light door can basically get turned off, and then you have a huge opening here, and then on the other side you can turn it back on. So it's a really nice mod. You can get very, very creative with it. So I'll put a link down below for those of you that may not have played with it before. You can check it out. I think it's pretty cool. So let's see, what else was there I was going to do? I think that was pretty much it. So let's make sure I've got everything I need for the setting up our pump. So we've got our pump, we've got our chunk loader, we've got some fluid ducts. That's what I was forgetting. I knew I was going to forget something. So we also want to craft a few drums to store the oil in. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So the recipe for drums, it's a lot of iron. That's right, I remember now because I collected 51 pieces, which is what I'm going to need. So the first thing we're going to want to do, I think that'll give us 3 of them. So, okay, so what's the cauldron recipe again? That's right, I thought so. Just the reverse of pants. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then these weighted pressure plates. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent. And then the rest of the recipe. Oh, derped. We need 6 of those guys. Okay, that's better. And then, am I going to have enough? Yeah, I think I'll have enough. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Cauldron. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, very, very good. Oh, I was going to mention as well, I derped pretty bad in the last episode. I kept talking about the Ender book needing glowstone in the recipe for some reason, and of course when I did craft the book, as you remember, I didn't need glowstone, so I was confused. I was probably looking at another recipe that I'm going to need to be crafting, although I can't remember what that recipe is right now, but I was probably getting it confused, and that's why I kept talking about it in reference to the Ender book recipe. So, derpy me. I'm sure that won't be the only time that happens. So let's see. So okay, so I've got the pump now, I've got storage, I've got the liquid ducts to go into there, I've got an energy source coming from that. So what I need now, let's go ahead and put those buckets back real quick. What I need now is our energy, which is those capacitor banks that I was just talking about. So it probably won't be completely full, and that's okay. I'll just keep filling the other one, and then I'll periodically check on it, and then we will swap it out when it gets low. So let's go ahead and, how are you guys doing? I'm sure you're out. They really go through these guys like crazy. So we'll go ahead and keep this one filling up, and we'll go ahead and, I don't remember if a Yeti wrench works on that guy. Let's find out. I don't remember. Oh, it does. Good. Excellent. Okay, so now we've got our power source. So now we are ready to set up our pump and get a more appropriate fuel source going. And I'm just waiting for the sun to set. Oh, also, you'll notice I have a big, a huge tree farm going on out here. And the reason for that is this guy. You'll see all these materials in here. I've got tons and tons of stuff in here. And what I need to finish collecting is the spruce wood. And how many do I have? Like 109? Yeah, 109 so far. And I need 168 in order to craft the stables that I want to do. Probably in the next episode, maybe. So I went and pretty much denuded an entire forest. In fact, where we're going to go to gather our oil is in that same location. So you'll see there's a waypoint over there called oil number 9 on land. It's practically 2,000 blocks away. So I went running around trying to find spruce wood, and just like so many other things, it seems like I'm having a real challenge finding stuff. So I had to run pretty much 2,000 blocks to find some spruce wood, and it wasn't very much, but it did get me off to a good start, and I was able to get a bunch of saplings from that process. And that's what I've done here, is I planted those saplings on here to create my own little spruce wood farm, so I can get the rest of the spruce wood that we need. But I pretty much cut down all of the spruce wood in that biome, and it's right next to another oil geyser. And that particular oil geyser happens to be on land, which, for those of you that have played with oil, you know that's really quite convenient, because while that's conveniently located over there, it's in water. And so what you need to do is you need to go down to the bottom of that water source, which isn't too deep really, but it's deep enough. Yeah, and then you need to basically block the oil in, around it with dirt or cobblestone or something, so that the water cannot interfere with the oil. Because as soon as water gets into the pump, then the oil can no longer pump out. It can only pump out one type of water at a time. Oh, nice. Thank you, Skelly. So yeah, so actually having a geyser on land kind of makes it so you don't have to deal with that part of the setup, and that's pretty nice, because unless you've got some way of staying underwater extended periods of time, it's kind of a pain. You could die if you're not careful. So okay, so what I want to do is I want to basically go to that waypoint, that new oil source, and we'll set up our pump there, and then we'll deal with this later, and maybe then we'll have the ability to stay longer underwater if we can get an enchanted helmet or something. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and start running that way. I really wish I had a horse. I have a saddle, so I don't know. Maybe I should, but I don't have a lead. Do I have a lead? I don't remember. Let me go look, because there's a lot of horses along the way, and it might be nice to bring one back, even though I don't have my stable done yet. I think that would be smart. I thought I had. See, there's our horse saddle. Yeah, I thought I had a lead, but I guess not. But like so many things, it's probably sitting in a chest somewhere, and I've forgotten about it. So let me take a look real quick. If I miss it, you're probably gonna facepalm all over the place and say, "God, the nerd." Okay, but yeah, okay. I probably have the material though to craft it. So let's take a look. Because I have slime balls, which I think you need for these guys. Yeah, see, 4 string and a slime ball. That's all it is. So that's not too bad. So let me go ahead and grab. We've got lots of string from our various different caving adventures. And slime balls, I believe, are over here. Hey, what do you know? See, I do have a little bit of a memory. That's good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and voila. Awesome. Okay, so that way if we find a cool horse along the way, we can snag him. So I am going to go ahead and start running that way. Let me see. Okay, good. I have a bed. Excellent. So let me go ahead and start running this direction, and as soon as I get there, I will bring you back. 2,000 blocks is a long way, and it is probably going to be boring as hell. If something interesting happens along the way, I'll cut back in and let you participate. But if it's just a bunch of running, then I won't bore you with that. So I will see you in a moment. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Did a lot of running. Finally got to this tundra biome, I believe it is. Yeah, it's an ice plains biome. Okay. And yeah, last time I was here, I happened to notice this guy too, which is pretty awesome. I forget what it's called, but it's some kind of a dungeon. And there's a ton of creepies down there, so I'll definitely want to come back and take care of it, check it out. There's usually a pretty cool chest on the bottom. Maybe even, yeah, you can see there's spawners in there too. Yeah, I don't remember what this is called, but basically it's definitely something we want to check out. Okay, looks like the sun's about to go down. So there's some oil, and over here is our geyser. So let me go ahead and put down our bed before we get a lot of spawning going on around here. Excellent. And voila, there we go. So didn't find a horse. I must have taken a slightly different path this time because I didn't see any horses along the way. But I do know that there's a whole bunch. Oh, nice system down there. A whole bunch at another waypoint that we had visited before. So I'll go through our waypoints and see if I can't find out where that is and try to get a horse on the way back. I wouldn't want to catch a horse on the way here anyways. That would just kind of be cumbersome because we're going to be busy here for just a bit. Excellent. You'll notice a really nice volcano over there as well, and then we've got this oil geyser here right over the land. So let's go ahead, and it looks like it might be a pretty good size one too. That's nice. So let's go ahead and see if I can't get myself up there. Do this, see how high we got to go. Okay, come on, Chris, you can do better than that. There we go. Now I'm jumping like a champ. Boy, this is tall. This is tall. Okay, excellent. And one more, I think. And, oh, there's a creeper down there. It figures. He's not happy about me being here. We'll go ahead and create a platform around this geyser head. Where'd he go? He's probably waiting for me. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll put everything there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You down there waiting for me? Oh, he went in the oil. Okay. That was not very smart of me, was it? Now how do I get back down? Okay, well, I'll just go down this way. Down. I didn't think that through very well, did I? Nope, I didn't. Oh boy, I wish I had ladders. I can do that. Let's do that real quick. Let me just get down there and take care of this guy. He's like a drunk creeper. Hey, drunk creeper. What are you doing? Okay. Let's just go ahead and create some ladders. That way I can get up and down there a bit easier. Didn't think about that before. Crafting table. And I think, if I remember, we need lots of sticks, right? Yes. I'll just do 12. I think that's going to be enough. That's not 12 though. I got to remember how to add. That's better. Okay. So let's see, let's get up there real quick. That's better. Excellent. And there we go. Oh, dang. 1, 2, 3. I think I need 4 more. Okay, well, that's fine. Not a big deal. Except that I need more sticks. And let's see, I think I have wood in here. I always keep a little bit stashed away for emergencies like this. Awesome. And then more sticks. Where would we be without sticks? They're so useful. Okay, there we go. Get our way up there real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And voila. Okay, very good. We're gonna need a bigger platform though, so let's go ahead and widen this out a little bit on the sides. Whoa. Okay, there we go. And I think maybe a couple more on this side. I don't know if I'm going to need them over here or not, but that's okay. We'll just do a few, just so we have more platform to stand on. Okay, there we go. So, pump. There. Fuel source. Or energy source, actually. There. Power. There. And, oh, I did not bring a wrench. Is that going to be a problem? I don't remember. So we want to extract. There we go. So I think that's correct. We'll find out here in a second. So the next thing I want to do is, I'll just put a little more platform on this side. Because I think, yeah, I'll just go ahead and put the liquid outputs over here. We'll do it this way. Oh yeah, see, I am going to need, I think I am going to need, oh right, I think I need a lever. Is that right? I think I do, yeah. And I didn't bring one again. It's a good thing I saved one final piece of cobblestone. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Put it right here. Oh, wrong. There we go. 8, 7. That's fine. Okay, so is that going to pump out now? Why aren't you pumping out? Because I need this to be inserted. Not sure why, but I'm definitely going to need a wrench, I think. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, well, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and put our 3 barrels down. Oops. Wrong. Right. Okay, so why? I need a wrench. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and create another waypoint. And we'll call this location oil pump. Okay, so let's go back to our base. Voila. Awesome. And grab our wrench. There we go. Let's just grab some more cobble real quick, just in case. Oh, I need empty hand. I always forget about that. Okay. And then we'll do this. How nice is that? Is that awesome or what? I just love it. Okay, so with our wrench, we'll go ahead and turn. Oh, I can't get a good click on it. There. Is that right? No. Why isn't that working? I am confused. Why aren't you working? I think I can't. There. Is that right? Okay. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. There. See, you got to click on it just right. And why is that not pumping? Well, phooey. Okay, let's do this. Okay, it's. Oh, is it working? I couldn't tell if it was working. It's not pumping anything out though. At least I don't think it is. Let's go ahead and fix this anyway. So that's fixed. And then let's go ahead and put our barrels back down now that we've got it all right. I'm in the way. Wait, there we go. No, I'm not in the way. Well, let's go down real quick. Go ahead and put our bed down. And I just want to see, yeah, see, oh. Why did it do that? Huh. Yeah, I'm a little confused. It does look like it was sort of working, but I don't know where the oil. I think the pump might have a internal capacity, and maybe that's where it went. It doesn't seem to be pumping out for some reason. But I think what I'll do is just go one higher. No, because I've only got three. Oh, I do have some more liquid conduits. So I'll go ahead and put it up a little higher just so I could see it a little better. And then we can connect. Yeah, see, there it goes. Can I connect it that way? No, I really can't connect it that way. That is interesting. It's not even really connected, and yet it seems to be working. I don't know. Let's take it back out. That's just going to confuse things. There. And that's going in and out, so that should work. Insert. That's right. Are you doing... Oh, see, it does have oil. Okay. No, that's empty. Okay. I think it's working. I'm just surprised that I'm not seeing oil in the liquid pipes. It should show oil there. Really, to be honest. Let me grab this real quick. And grab our wrench one more time. There, so now it's clearly going out, but I don't see any oil, which I think is really, really interesting. But let's put this back. What's extracting? It's got 0. 38,000 still. And 0. Whoa. And it's there. and it's pumping. You can see the oil's going down. Yep, and this proboscis thing is going down. Excellent, it's working for sure. We should see oil though getting stored. Whoa, in the drums. Is it storing? Yep, 39,541 now. 34.98 and 43.10. Okay, so it's definitely working. I just don't know why the oil texture is not appearing in the pipes. It should show a black liquid coming through there, but it's not. But I think I mentioned a moment ago that my machine sometimes doesn't render the textures properly. I've got to look into that. You can see that a lot of times things flicker, like right there. You can see that flicker. It's kind of annoying. It's got 3.2 million in there. That should last us a while. I think it seems to be working pretty good. That's outputting. Yep, excellent. Okay, very good. So here we go. Now we've got our pump going. We're now collecting oil. Awesome. And those hold how many again? 256,000. Okay. Well, I'll be curious to see if this one capacity bank will be enough to fill up these 3 barrels. If it is, that would be pretty sweet. Nice vantage point up here of this volcano in our backyard. So awesome. So that's what I wanted to accomplish, in particular this episode. And then in the next episode, once we have a really good fuel source to be processing, I really need to get working on our quarry as well. And then also, of course, the stables, and boy, oh boy, the list just goes on and on and on. So pretty cool. Having a good time. I hope you are too. And I will collect this guy. And this episode's gone a lot longer than I intended. I apologize for that. But so I'll probably save the run back in terms of picking up a horse for our next episode. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Got a lot accomplished this episode. And if you did, please consider giving a like. I'd very much appreciate it. It lets me know that you are enjoying these episodes, and then I can continue to make more. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free, and that way you'll get notifications for when the next episodes get released. And also, if you have any comments or feedback, please leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. I always respond to pretty much every post and really look forward to them. So if you have anything you'd like to say, take a moment to let me know. I will see you next episode. Thanks, everybody. Bye.